All right, this is Ruben Lowing. It is Wednesday here in McAllen, Texas. This is my leadership talk for the day. So there's this well-known mortgage real estate trainer out of New York City. His name is Ron Vaimberg. I met Ron back in I just got my broker's license. I think it was 2003. And at the National Association of Mortgage Brokers Convention in San Diego, California. And the first time he came through, he taught me how to ask for referrals. If you ask for a referral, it's the wrong vernacular. The guy's like, I don't know, honey, do we have a referral in the drawer? You got to put their mind where people are. Do you have any family, friends, neighbors, your kids' friends, parents, people that you work with that maybe interested in what I'm telling you? And then the next time he came back, a year later, he taught me about your niche market. And he had to talk, because I was thinking niche like product niche, but he was talking about your area of relatability. And so he looked at all your past clients and see the ones that you had the best relationship with. They like you like them. You had the best rapport with them. They were the easiest to work with. You made the most money. They came back for second business, and they gave you the most referrals. Well, when I did that, they was all people from the construction business. And I'm like, okay, well, where did those people come from? Well, I was a range master at the South Bay Rod and Gun Club. Doesn't take very long, when I shoot the black out of the target with both hands, if you know that I know what I'm doing. Well, people will take that level of competency in your hobbies, those things that you love to do. Usually you're pretty good at them. And people that are trying to get to your level will see what you're doing and take your advice. And once that happens, they overlay that level of competency and credibility with everything that you do. So when you're marketing, do those things you like to do. Do your hobbies. You will attract the people that's easiest for you to talk to. I've put that to the test with my social media marketing. Realtors and former military are the easiest for me to talk to. Now, does it mean they're going to do business with me? No, but you're going to be able to get my message out to them. So now Ron Vaimberg did a free seminar today for virtual marketing. Okay, how to be successful, how to get more business with virtual marketing. And the big takeaway is get on video. All right, and that can mean doing videos like I'm doing. It can be meaning doing podcasts with interviews and doing interviews with other professionals. Okay, other accountants, bookkeepers, mortgage loan officers, realtors, okay? And it especially works like right now in this climate here in South Texas. There's a whole bunch of people from California that have Googled the least expensive real estate in Texas, and it came up McAllen. And what their strategy is, this is golden. There's a lot of people here in the valley that are buying property contract for deed or rent to own, and they're paying too much. Now, these people that are coming out here from California trying to get in the real estate investing market, the disadvantage is you can only refinance up to 80% of the purchase price on real estate for the first 3 years, then only 80% loan to value for that appraised value for that property after that. But there's no limit on how many times you can do it. In California, you can only buy and sell real estate like 4 times before they make you get a real estate license. And when you get a real estate license, you have to disclose. So what these people are doing is they're getting a purchase contract, subleasing from these people who are in a contract for deed arrangement for as low a price as they can, and then they're finding somebody, a real buyer, that's going to buy it at the market value, and they're pocketing that equity, and they're doing it as much as they can. And so the people that are getting fleeced are those people that are, in the rent to own situation, and they're trying to get out of their contract, and this is how they're doing it. And they're not getting any of that equity in that property. So with what we do, getting them in the proper financial foundation, getting their credit cleaned up, getting them to the point where they can get conventional financing, we would be helping them. All right. Now the other situation is rates are going up. It's like today, mortgage rates spiked today. Okay, and that's going to be a big challenge for these loan officers when it comes to a refinance business. That's going to slow down. But we're in Texas. There's people coming from everywhere, still wanting to come to Texas because, they may be, rates are going up everywhere, and we don't have as much in taxes, so they can buy a nicer, better house here in Texas, and it's still saving them money because they're not paying state tax like they are, and with all the crazy inflation that they have in California or New York or these other places that people are coming here to Texas from. So here's where I'm telling you: get to understand what we do. We've got this sweet, extended escrow trust for investment properties. People, they want to sell their properties, but they don't want to have to tie their money up in a 1031 exchange. They want that money, and they don't want to pay capital gains. So you can do an extended escrow trust, and the money goes into the trust. They don't pay tax on it until they take that money out. And if they do a finance premium, they actually, at low interest, borrow the money from the trust to pay the premium on an index universal life. That money's going to grow tax deferred, and it's tax advantage, which means they don't pay tax when they take it out. We got that through Legacy Shield, right? So there's all kinds of things, but here's what I'm telling you: get on, do a podcast with realtors or loan officers or accountants. Get on theirs, okay? They're looking for people to, everybody's figuring out how to do this. Well, not everybody's figured out this virtual revolution yet. Okay, I just stepped down did my term as president of Hub City Toastmasters. I'm now the vice president of public relations. Right. Well, one of the big things that I'm going to tell people is we do our meetings on Zoom, and you are going to learn Zoom by joining the club, because we're teaching you how to set them up with the virtual backgrounds and using the mute and the other things that we do on Zoom. That you're going to need to know if you're going to be functional in this new normal. All right. I'm very excited by what I got on Ron Vaimberg. I've been after Ron Vaimberg for years because his information's golden, but he's just been, giving it out he hasn't been, disseminating it to the financial services world, but it works with the referrals, the, how to ask for referrals, your niche market. And what he talked about today is how to get that business in, virtual marketing. And it's by doing more videos, being on more podcasts. I got one I did a long time ago. The lady's finally, I'm tickled to death about it because it's the best one I've done. She's finally finished the editing, and I should have it today, so I'll put it up on my website. So these are all the things that came out of today on this free workshop on how to get more business virtually, meant for loan officers and mortgage brokers, but it fits everything. You just got to apply it to what we're doing, and it fits. So, all right, we have this launch 21 coming up, 29th and 30th of this month. I've been pushing people into the counter. I'll qualify before Monday for the what do you call it? They do it every month. You get 30 in the counter, and I'll have my 30 before Monday. Okay, and but I'm following up with the people that I already have in the counter has been kind of a challenge until I started talking to them and basically just finding out what they know, where their mind is at. And then once you do, we have so much to offer people, right, that we can pretty much fit wherever they need financially. Okay. Now, we don't do mortgages, but if you know somebody who does and you match up with them, cross market with them, all right, you both can make money. When they make money, they're going to need a place to put it. All right. That's it for today. Have a good one.